Hey everyone, I'm Scott again with Mobile in 5 to 10 minutes. Today we're going to look at putting custom headers inside of our application. I get this a lot from my clients and it looks really great when it's executed well. One thing to note is, and you can look up the specs on this, is the height of our header here is always, or navigational bar is 44 pixels. So, usually I constrain these down from 225 by 44 for our 1x images that we place in here. So before we jump in, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel so that we can bring you more content. And if you have any questions, please post. I will be happy to address any questions you may have. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. I've created a single view application to work with our custom headers in Xamarin. Some other things that I've done too is also in our uh, assets, I've created a quick header. It's 225 by 44 pixels on the 1x. And so let's go ahead and get back to our main storyboard. So everything we're going to be doing is with the storyboard. So with a single view controller, of course, we don't have a navigation controller. So I'm going to go ahead and create that. And why Xamarin wants you to always use a table view as your root controller, I don't know. But we're going to have to get rid of this guy. So we'll go ahead and do that. Pull our navigation controller over if it wants to let me. And we're going to set that as our entry point. And then hitting the control key, I'm going to select this as a root relationship and make sure that our view controller in our storyboard is the initial view controller. And of course, it still wants to do that. So there we go. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got a navigation controller that has been created. Let's look at our a navigation bar. It's there. We can work with it. So to put in a custom title, like an image or anything like that, we're going to have to do a few little tricks to do that. You can't just drop in an image view, and I'll show you with that. It just does not like that. So what you have to do is actually create a view to drop in there. So we're going to do this generic view. We're going to drop that in there. And another big problem that we have, as you can see with this, is that with Xamarin, they have a little bit of a bug where they show the view that's there, but they show the layout a little bit skewed. Not too sure. Hopefully they will fix that. But once we get everything kind of tied together, the layout markers that are there will still be there, but it will show up correctly. So let's make sure that we have a clear color set for the background of that so that our navigation bar color shines through. And we'll make sure that our layout for this is the size of our image, 225 by 44. Now we can go ahead and drag in our image view, if I can find it. There we go. And we will put image view in here. And we will make sure that its properties are set correctly too as well. Make sure that it's 0 and 0, and the width is 225 by 44. As you can see, it's showing up correctly. And the other thing that we need to do is also set the position of the parent to centered. So we go ahead and click on that. We will go ahead and go to some of our properties now, and we will grab our header image. And as you can see, it shows up correctly, even though with that Xamarin layout, which I'll probably submit a bug to them here in a short while after this video, but it's showing up correctly. So if we go ahead and run that, then we will see the iOS simulator come up with our custom header. And so what's really nice about this is that you don't have to do anything in code. You don't have to create a new image or anything like that, and you don't have to uh, um, you don't have to code up anything whatsoever. So it is doable now within a storyboard. Now if and I'll go ahead and stop this, go back to an editing mode. Now, if this kind of bothers you that, hey, with this is over to the side, one of the things that you can do with Xamarin is actually open it up with Xcode's interface builder, and it will come up correctly. Sometimes this is very helpful for you to open this up in Xcode too as well, because it will actually show things the way they're supposed to be. So let me just go ahead and resize some of this here real quick. And as you can see here, everything shows appropriately the way it should be. So just a little bit of difference within the GUI layouts with your storyboard editor between the two products. But what's really nice is that Xamarin does give you the ability to jump back and forth for your storyboard editing between Xcode and also Xamarin. So with that, I hope this helps you with your Xamarin applications, having a custom header within your navigational. Now, one thing I will mention too is that for every view controller that you do create, you're going to have to place that inside of there. It's unfortunate that you can't just assign it inside of the navigational controller and that it cascades down, but that's just the nature of things. So once again, thank you and have a good day.